The doorbell rings. A man in a suit, briefcase full, smiling. Good evening. Do you have a minute to talk about your children's future? Mom pauses at the door. The man continues. World Book, Encyclopedia Britannica, The Key to Knowledge, in your home, 24 volumes. And then he shows them, those heavy, magnificent volumes, gold embossed, divided by each letter, a through Z. Your children will do their homework, prepare for college, succeed. Just $19.99 a month, 36 months? Mom thinks. This is a lot of money. But the children's education, Encyclopedia Salesmen. From the 1960s to the 1990s, they knocked on every door in America. Do you remember? Who they were. Who were encyclopedia salesmen? The salesmen, usually men, suit, tie, briefcase, professional, well-spoken, persuasive. Some were college students, summer job, some were full-time, career. They worked on commission, per sale. Successful ones made very good money. Unsuccessful ones on the edge of starvation. Everything depended on sales. And to make sales, they had to knock on doors every day, dozens of doors, hundreds of rejections, but one single yes, the week's earnings. Their training, the company trained them. Sales techniques, don't let them say no. Turn objections into answers. Get your foot in the door. If you get inside, you have a 50% chance. If you can't get inside, 0%. The pitch script, they memorized it word for word. Good evening, my name is Dave. Your neighbor Mrs. Henderson sent me. Mrs. Henderson didn't send him, but it worked. To talk about your children's education, just 5 minutes. And 5 minutes turned into 2 hours. The sales pitch. He arrived at the door, got inside. Now what? The sales pitch, step by step. 1. Build rapport. You have a beautiful home. Your children are so sweet. That picture is lovely. Where was it taken? Talk, befriend, build trust. 2. Identify the problem. Do the children get homework at school? Yes. Do they need to do research at home? Yes. Is going to the library difficult? Sometimes. That's where the problem is. 3. Show the solution. Opens the briefcase, takes out volumes. This is the World Book Encyclopedia. 24 volumes, A through Z. Every subject, every piece of information. In your home, always. Opens 1 volume, shows it. Colorful pictures, detailed explanations, maps. Look, Abraham Lincoln, turns the page. Pictures, dates, everything. Child looks, gets interested. Can I touch it? Of course. Child touches the page, gets excited. Mother watches. The sale is happening. 4. Don't say price. Say investment. This is an investment in your children's future. They'll go to college, get good grades, and this encyclopedia will help them. Mother, how much? That's the moment. Total price, $720. Mother's face changes. But we have a monthly payment plan. Just $19.99 a month. 36 months. 66 cents a day. Less than a cup of coffee. Isn't your children's education worth more than a coffee? Emotional manipulation. But it worked. 5. The close. If you order today, free atlas, free annual updates, and free bookmarks set for your children. These were already included in the price, but when you hear free, just sign here. Extends the paper, extends the pen. Mother hesitates. Salesman waits, silently. Pressure, silent pressure. Well, okay. Signature. Sale completed. Salesman smiles. Thanks, sir. Leaves. On to the next door. The encyclopedias. Which encyclopedias were there? World Book, the most popular, especially for families. Colorful, kid-friendly, understandable, beautiful illustrations, ideal for middle-class families. Price, reasonable, relatively. Encyclopedia, Britannica, prestigious. Serious, in publication since 1768. Britannica equals status symbol, more expensive, more academic, black and white, few pictures, lots of text, difficult English. If you had Britannica in your home, you're intellectual, or you want to appear so. Compton's Encyclopedia, in the middle, between World Book and Britannica, for children and teens, great for school homework. Price, medium, Funk and Wagnalls, sold at the supermarket, weekly, 1 volume each week, 99 cents each. The solution for poor families. You'd slowly collect the set. After 6 months, complete set, quality low, but better than nothing. Using the encyclopedia. You bought the set, it arrived home. Now what? Arranging on shelf, special place, usually in the living room, prominent, everyone should see. Look, we have an encyclopedia, A through Z, perfect order, no touching. Are your hands clean? Be careful, don't tear the page. Treat it like a holy book. Using it, child gets homework. Write a report about Abraham Lincoln. Goes to the Britannica, finds the L volume, heavy, very heavy, puts it on table, opens it. Lincoln, Abraham, finds it, reads it, writes notes by hand. No copy-paste, no taking photos. Just read, write, learn. Annual updates. Every year, a new booklet would come. 1978 yearbook. Latest developments, new information. You'd put it on the shelf too. But the real encyclopedias never changed. You bought it in 1970. In 1990, still the same information. Pluto is a planet. It was back then. The Soviet Union exists. It did until 1991. There are 9 planets. Pluto was dropped in 2006. Old information, but better than nothing. There was no internet, no Google, no Wikipedia. If you didn't have an encyclopedia, you went to the library or you found no information at all. The decline. 1990s, everything changed. CD-ROM Encarta, Microsoft, released in 1993. Entire encyclopedia on 1 CD. Price, $99. Britannica, $1,400. The choice was easy. And on CD, video, sound, interactive. Encyclopedia books, static, silent, old. Internet, late 1990s. Google, 1998. Every piece of information, free, instant. Type Abraham Lincoln. Enter 1,000 results in 0.3 seconds. Encyclopedia, 10 minutes. Heavy volume. Search, read, Google, 1 second. Wikipedia, 2001. Free encyclopedia. Online. Anyone can edit. Current. Constantly updating. Encyclopedias, printed 10 years ago. Competition over. Encyclopedia sales collapsed. In the 2000s, nobody was buying anymore. Salesmen lost their jobs. World Book still exists, but nobody knows. Britannica stopped printing in 2012 after 244 years, 1768 to 2012, now only online. And encyclopedia sets in garages, basements, trash. Nobody wants them. On eBay for $20. Used to be $720, 97% value loss. But do you still have one in your home? Will you look at the shelf? Maybe it's still sitting there, unused, forgotten. But once upon a time, it was a treasure. What we lost. Is Google better? Yes, absolutely. But we lost something. Physical experience, lifting that heavy volume, turning the pages, that paper smell, following the lines with your finger, a physical connection. On Google, just a screen. Deep reading. When researching a topic in an encyclopedia, you'd see other topics too. While searching Lincoln Abraham, you'd see Lithuania. You'd read it. You'd see light, physics of. You'd get curious. Serendipitous learning. On Google, you only find what you searched for, nothing else. Reliability. Encyclopedias were written by editors, experts, academics, checked, verified, reliable. Wikipedia, anyone can write, sometimes correct, sometimes wrong. You have to verify. Encyclopedia, you trusted it. Family investment. Buying an encyclopedia was an event, family decision, financial investment. And those books, generations would pass. Children would use them, grandchildren would use them. They'd last 40 years. Google, free. But there's nothing physical, nothing to pass down, just data. Encyclopedia salesmen in suits with briefcases, persuasive. They would come to your door. Can we talk about your children's future? And sometimes they made the sale. Those heavy volumes would come to your home, a through Z, arranged on the shelf, and those books were once a treasure. Today, went to the garage, basement, trash. Nobody wants them. Google gives everything for free, instantly, but we lost something. That physical connection, that deep reading, that trust, that investment. Now everything is on screen, fast, easy, but the feeling of lifting that heavy volume, that smell of the pages, that serendipitous discovery, gone. Do you remember?